This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, fine, yeah, guys. Uh, so what we discussed yesterday, can anyone please explain that quick review? Please, anyone? What is PRPC? Abhijit? Hello.
Hello.
Am I audible, everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you please explain that? What is PRPC?
So PRPC actually is the root combination of BRE and BPM. So it possesses both. It is the rules and the process commander. Uh, it is a basically combination of BRE and BPM tool, which forms the PRPC.
How you said? Can you please explain that? Is a combination? How you said that?
Uh,
Explain that detailed. It's a combination means how it will work out. Or how you said that? What is the logic formula? So can you please explain the both
So
rules relation?
actually it yeah yeah. So sorry. So basically the PEGA tool, which is uh, uh, combination of this the BRE and BPM. So what is the BRE and BPM is a business process management. It does not require the coding. It just follows the rules. It is based on the rules and the designing for the application from end-to-end application.
Hmm. Okay, fine. Thank you, Abhijit. See, as you said, it's a combination of BRE and BPM. They have formula relationship is inheritance formula. Uh, so it's how you said like BRE means business rule engine. It is a base tool and a standard tool. Inside that there are a lot of standard business rules are available, and by using of those standard business rules we are going to create a BPM application and for generating of automation process. This structure we can call BR and BPM. This inheritance formula is following that. So this is the PRPC. Is a combination of BR and BPM. How you said BR is a parent, BPM is a child. So to design the every application, the BPM application industry, whatever we have that, because to every application we will provide the business services. So each service will be providing the step by step by the different actors, different users. So that is called business process. So every process, the application will have number of business services, number of business process. So it is a, that's why we can set every application a BPM application. And that application I want to make is automation process. First, we want a design easily, and then after that we want to save that time for making of automatically everything. For that, we are taking help business rule engine to design and making automation process. So this is the structure we can call BRE and BPM. So what is PEGA means? So it's a combination of BRE and BPM. These are the diagram. So from the BRE, BPM will be inherited. So our target is what is we are saying that way rules. What are the rules will be available here? So inside the parent, that is called business rule engine. We have to know that. Once you know these all the rules, using of those rules, how we are going to designing child application, BPM application with help of the BRE tool. So again, without creating of rules inside the BPM place or child place, so we already is available in the parent level. I want to reuse. That's why both have the relationship. That is the parent and child relationship. It means that is the inheritance concept, a reusable concept. So this is about the structure of the PEGA. Okay. Then, so in the industry, there are a lot of tools and a lot of languages are available. But why we have to use PEGA tool to develop my applications? We discussed yesterday. yesterday a few points. What are the points we discussed? Can you please anyone explain that? Anyone, please?
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yes, yeah. Yes, Mohan, go ahead.
Yeah, why PEGA is number one tool? Because it has some features. PEGA is a independent platform tool because means that it support any operating system, not particular OS. PEGA will support any database, and PEGA will support any domain applications like banking, insurance, healthcare, telecom, and education domains, etc. And also, it is a drag and drop processing tool. PEGA will support to design any type of applications like desktop applications, web applications, mobile applications, and tablet applications. That's it.
That's it. Anything else? Anyone, please? Do you want to add any other points?
Sir,
Yeah.
it is a three-layer structure where presentation, business layer, and data layer. All these layer requirement can be met using PEGA tool. Like presentation layer can be built, business layer can be built, and data layer can be built. It is a loosely coupled architecture, and it also supports parallel development for rapid or quick development process. Yeah, that's it, sir.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you so much, Vivek. See, by using of, if they ask reasons why we have to say the PEGA is the number one BPM tool in IT industry, no doubt on that. If you want, it's not my statement, sir. You can check it in the Google also. Everyone, you can see that what is the top BPM tool, and right now what is the market for the BPM tool. So which one is the famous? You can check it in the. You don't want to trust anyone also. Why should I? Because if you say someone, they should be reasonable with it. So if you directly can check it. Nowadays, everyone will have the mobile or laptop and internet. So you can see Google and YouTube and Naukri, Monster, wherever you can see it. By that way, by using of these all sites, we can analyze the requirement. I mean, analyze the about skill, and we can decide that whether it's famous or not. So that is called research. So I'm finding the information which is the best or not. So by that we can see that. Now by using our PEGA tool, we are getting more profit within the less time, and by using our PEGA tool, we are giving quality product to the customer within the less time, and we are giving good service to the customer also by using our PEGA tool. PEGA is an independent platform tool. It will support any operating system. It will support any database. And PEGA is it will support and to design, to develop or implementing of any domain application. There is no any specific for this one. I am ready to support any. So this is a application is enough. If you have any kind of requirement, I am ready for that. It's a banking domain, healthcare domain, insurance domain, telecom domain, automobile, manufacture, education, whatever may be. So I'm ready to do that. And the same thing, PEGA will be supported to design any type of applications. Means industry we have types of application, right? That is standalone application, means local application, or desktop application, or and web application, mobile application, tablet application. Everything I can support it, no doubt on that. But generally people will prefer mainly web application, mobile application. You know why? Reason because our business need to reach to everyone, and so you need to establish the worldwide. So I can log in from anywhere. I can log in from anywhere. So better we can use web application, the first choice. So web application, through that I can get the more users, I can get the more profit. So that will be main prefer. General people will prefer the web application, but we'll support anything. Okay. Application means you know that every application, whatever you're talking generally, don't say, sir, I don't know what is application. You are regularly using Gmail, right? Facebook, everybody using without no Facebook nowadays, you know that. Even Facebook, WhatsApp, or Twitter, LinkedIn, everybody will be using those things. No doubt on that. Particularly, maybe I don't know what application, how you can use it, but everyday general nowadays, everybody using that. Those are applications only. Those all are the applications only. It's not like something else. Okay, Facebook is application, or Google is application. Everybody will so using these all applications or apps. You can say same like shortcut. So apps or application same. So every application will have MVC. That's called, we can say, three-layer structure. Presentation layer, business logic layer, database layer. Every this standard is not PEGA. This is standard, common formula for everywhere. You can take whatever any application. We have three parts will be there. We have three parts. We have three parts, three rooms for the every application. That is front end, middle, back end. Front end, middle, back end. So it means that presentation layer, business logic layer, database layer. So every layer one purpose. Every
So,
layer one purpose. There is no purpose not required. Sorry, someone is saying.
yeah, a quick doubt, sir. Sorry to interrupt. What about mobile applications, sir?
Mobile application same only, right? Without the same, every application will have, right? Mobile application presentation will be there. You are using business logic will be there. What is going? I have to write the business logic. I want to store the database. Every application, no, is a standalone application, mobile
Is it
application.
something like, one code and publish in multiple platforms? That is also possible here.
Huh, that is also that is deployment. You're saying that is a cloud. Yeah, we can deploy to multiple places.
Okay, sir.
But that will be every mobile application. You don't have present how so you are using mobile, Vivek. Okay, either this app is there. So suppose like what app I can say, maybe you have Facebook app, Google app, something will be there, right? Apps will be there in your mobile also, right? You are opening. There is a need to create the account also, or Amazon, Flipkart. You are opening apps and you are installing and creating the account. However, it's be presentation, right? It's a presentation layer. Then once you send the data, with the data what I have to do, that logic written the business logic layer storing. Every both will be same, both will be same. Every application, mobile or whatever, every application will be there, because I have to use your application how using a presentation layer. So that what is going behind the logic we are writing here and storing the my data in the backend. Every application will have the three parts. There is no, without any part there is no application. You can check it anywhere. Without these are mandatory, right? For storing purpose, and is a hard to logic for writing of business functionality, and to this is technical. So if you show them directly the users, they're not able to understand. So what is going here, I want to show the users properly, so we need to present them. So that is understandable format. It is a technical format. It is understandable format. So that is everybody, so non-technical person, that is called presentation layer. Is it screens, pages, whatever you could call that, or layout or portals. So everything is there, but to design every part, industry released different skills, right? Database layer, what is there? Tables are there, and we need to store the data, create the table, the data, add the columns, delete the data, update the, these all operations we can do. For doing of these all operations, we have to know database languages. The same thing, right? The business logic, functionality. So what I have to do, I want to create the data in the Google account. What do you mean that? Your data I want to save into the table permanently. So saving business functionality, I need to write it here in the particular table. The data we need to bring to presentation layer and store to the into the table. That logic I'm going to writing, then it will be mapping to the table. Without mapping, presentation layer, database layer, both will be mapping will happen here only. Here you're sending the 10 value. The 10 value need to reach it here. How it will be? Inside there's x variable there here. Inside the table. So x equal 10. Then only that logic I'm writing inside the business logic layer. This is the common, not PEG. I'm telling common for everywhere. Is a mapping, logic, everything will be written inside the business logic layer. That is called middle layer. We need to know a lot of languages. Or some other tools also will be there only this purpose. Only database Oracle BPM. Only database purpose. Like that only presentation layer. We have the specific layer purpose. They release database tools. But for Pega, not like that. End to end, everything. What should I? Only the specific layer purpose. Why should I use the specific tool? To cover all the things, I will go for single tool. That is the best, right? Otherwise, for a number of tools using to develop the application will be risk. I need to do the more maintenance, more cost, more budget, more resource. You can consider these all the things. To cover these all the things, is there any single tool? That is, I have to search it. So that is best, right? So without knowing any language, can you develop same thing? Presentation layer, you know, a lot of languages again. Base is HTML, right? Then CSS style sheets, and Java if you come in JSP, Angular, .NET, Portlet. There are a lot of languages, but I don't want, sir, any languages. Okay, without, I'm not saying that without writing of coding. I'm saying that without knowing any front-end languages, any business logic layer languages and database layer languages, I will design the best structure for your application. How? Without no coding means generally coding is the code is the source for other applications. But what about here in the Pega? We have rules. We have rules. As we saying that business rule engine is there inside the Pega product, we need to call everything is rule. It is a rule oriented product tool, because Pega tool will understand whole rule language. So we have standard rules. Otherwise we can design our own customized rules. Our own rules, we can design it according to for our application. By using of the both combination rules, I can design, I can develop, I can implement a whole application to end application as best performance. That's why we said it is a no coding, 0% coding. So by using of rules, I'm going to develop the end-to-end application or core application or single application. So this is single application, you can call core. It is a core application. Okay, fine. So that's why rules are, so all rules are available with just drag and drop. We are using options to design the application. That's why it is a drag and drop design processing tool. The same thing, three parts, and there is no any dependency. So all are the separated row. Otherwise, if you combined any two layers or three layers, that will be a lot of risk, because, for example, presentation layer, business law is not everywhere. Both will be combined. If you do any changes here, it will impact here. If you do any changes, it will impact here. So other developers will need to wait for that. So what we have to do, make the separate. They're the best. If you do changes, no impact. If you do changes, no impact any other areas. So they made it separated. That's why we said it is a three-layer structure. It is a three-tier structure. So it is a loosely coupled structure. By using of this option, we can introduce number of developers. They can start the parallel development. So by using of that option, I can finish the development quickly. I can release the product quickly to the, because even no coding, it will support parallel development also. I can use number of developers also. We can send as the customers will be expecting when they want. I can deliver the fast. So that's why it is a quick development. So they are the points we discussed till yesterday. Total 9 points. Then okay, you know well about that. You know well core application, as you said, no coding, sir. Good, very good. But industry, every application dependency other application, either bringing services or sending the services, consuming the services, exposing the services. Example, what do you mean, sir? I'm getting confused. We are non-IT people. Understand. Boss, you are using Amazon or Flipkart, IRCTC, Redbus. I'm coming your general websites only, or Facebook, Gmail. I'm coming to your websites only. Okay, regularly you are using, definitely everybody will use that. For example, you want to buy something from the Amazon. So you'll open the Amazon, or you can go for even I don't know that's anyhow you will book the same ticket also, maybe bus ticket bus. We have the red bus will be there. Otherwise IRCTs will be there. So you'll open the travel any application. There you can open, but you will select you will filter the according to your requirement, and you'll get the bus and you will book the ticket. You will select the ticket or seat, but you need to do payment, right? The payment where you're doing inside in that application? No, that feature is not available in the travel domain application. We need to. There will be payment mode. There are number of options will be there. We need to select maybe internet banking or credit card, debit card. If we click on this, it is moving to the banking domain. Right? It is moving to the banking domain. It is moving to the banking domain application. So you are doing the banking transaction inside the you are doing the transaction where inside the banking application. So you are taking the services, settlement and transaction services from the banking domain, not in the travel domain. There only seat confirmations, booking and but remaining transaction will happen in the banking domain. So when once you send the request to the bank, how? So once you send the, so once you book the, once you select the seat, a particular flight or bus or train, whatever, then after that we need to do payment. Then there is a payment option will be there. We need to select it. Then we need to select the particular bank. Then automatically it will ask the credential. So when you log in travel domain, so if you are opening any IRCT whatever, you need to log in. I mean, without login also you can book it. Suppose you need to log in with the same credential, it won't open your banking. It is a risk. So when I'm going to jumping from the travel domain to banking domain, it will ask your credential, username, password, your banking username, password, and once you enter that, after that will be your it will show the your all payment details. Their OTP number will be generated. That is called this is the basic security. That is called custom security. After given that, the payment will be done successfully. That response code I have done successfully. That success code will be sending to the travel domain. Based on that confirmation, your seat will be confirmed. This is the will happen general structure. You are regularly seeing that. Am I correct? Everyone you're seeing this, no doubt on that. Everybody are booking nowadays through online. Maybe even not only that, you are booking seats in the tickets, book my show for the movies. Everybody is doing that. That even I don't know that one. So everyone you are ordering through online food also, Zomato, whatever, Swiggy, everywhere is their option. So finally, the same thing when you log in Gmail, you are moving to Facebook through the same credential, Facebook to Gmail or Twitter, LinkedIn. With using of we can from that application, I can jump to the other applications. So what do you mean that these all things? It's dependency. Either I'm going to providing the services, otherwise I'm giving the services. Without dependency, is there any application? No. No, because then question why you are going to payment service I can define inside the travel domain itself. Good. I'm good, sir. In my project, I'm taking person you, tester work, developer work, and BA, everything I can assign to you. What will happen? The work will be over. What will happen? I won't get the performance from you. Am I correct? Same like application also same like you, right? That's also same like you. But you are saying that, but here application not saying that, but it will be showing the performance as runtime, a design time. So it's not saying the, but it show the performance. So what I can do, instead of declaring everything inside the single platform, single application, according to category, we can split it. What is required, you can keep it there, then we'll get the best performance. So it is available either any, even see the timings also, see the maintenance also. Is there any what is required for me? The service is available any other application. I can pay the money for them. You are paying the money, right? Extra charges that for the doing of transaction or from the Zomato or Swiggy or Amazon, Flipkart, IRCT, wherever you are doing the extra. You not come that site is not paying the you are they are paying we are paying the money for the both of them extra charges. So I can get the services from the other application. I can pay the money. I'm not me. That money also will put in the customers or users, end users. That is right now. Industry is going right now. Extra charges, right? So I can get it. Then even I don't want to worry about that application maintenance also because they will take it by them only. So I can bring the services, I can use it. Then my application will be safe mode also, will be good performance, and that application I don't want to worry about, that will be good performance. This is industry is going right like that, right? The same thing, but that functionality we can call to connect to different domain application or same domain application, finally one application to another application. Okay, one application to another application to connect to transfer between the data but transactions. So that concept you can call integrations. To develop this feature, we have web services industry, soap and rest. We need to write a lot of custom code, boss, no doubt on that. If you're coming to PEGA, what about PEGA? Note it, I'm just telling again. I'm ready. I'm ready. Any application that I don't want about that. So PEGA will be ready to connect any external application. That external application will be developed by any software. Is it Java, .NET, SAP, mainframe, whatever. I don't care about that. I'm ready to connect any external application without writing off single percentage custom code also. Just doing a small configuration. How? For that, we have integration rules. We have integration rules. Those are connectors and services. So yeah, as of now, what is connector, what is services, you don't know. I just put the name is integration rules. So no coding for I think someone is there who are already working people in the PEGA. They already know that whether using coding or not for the anything. So integration and integration. So without writing off single percentage custom code also, I'm ready to connect any external application just doing a small configuration. How? For that also we have ready-made integration rules are available inside the PEGA product. See, single application no coding and external services, either application, either database, either server, anything, whatever finally external to connect that also no coding. Both will be good, fine. So finally what you are saying that, so if you use the PEGA, no coding for any kind of to developing of single application, developing of external, no coding, good. Okay, we are fine that. So coding is not this, sir, fine. But if I have any issues, is there any opportunity? General, what we can do if I have any issues, we are happy. Development, sir, we are very happy. No coding for any level. But is there any issues? How we can trace out? How we can troubleshoot it? I need to find the root cause. Is there any way? General, what we can do? We can go for the manual process, right? We can go for the manual process, either Java, .NET, we need to do debugging step by step, you by you manually. But what about here in PEGA? For that also, we don't want to worry about that, sir. We don't want check step by step. For that, we'll put some persons to trace your applications. We'll put some persons. So it means that we'll put some tools. And the PEGA tool will have Two things here, either rules or tools, rules and tools, rules and tools combinations. So for trace, for checking, for debugging of your application, I want easily to find. You don't want to worry about that, but solution you need to provide. I will find the exactly where it is a problem when you run the application. You don't want to worry about that. Simple, easiest way I can find out that. So we have the debugging tools in the PEGA to find the to trace your application. 8 point debugging tools, tracer, live UI tool, tracer tool, live UI tool, and PAL performance analyzer tool, clipboard. So clipboard tool, debugging tools, and very important, sir. Always will use these tools inside the developer platform, developer environment, developer system. Without these tools, there is no. Always regularly when you open the application, will open these things. Debugging tools, tracer, live UI, performance analyzer, clipboard. The four tools are available. Debugging tools, intro point of view level and certification level is this. The questions will come main important about these four tools. Please note it. Okay, it's very important on that. So this very important. These four tools. Please note it, everyone. Okay. So what is that? And where it is available, the PEGA product, and how we can use these tools for your application purpose. We need to know three mainly, right? What is that? Where it is available, and how we can use it. How we can use those tools for your application. These are the 3 points we have to know that. If you know the 3 points over, first I will tell you the what is that. Tracer. Tracer, it is a debugging tool. Why these many tools are introduced? Only for tracing one tool is enough. Correct. As we have three parts, three rooms in our house, in our application, presentation layer, business logic layer, database layer. Tracer tool will be placed inside the business logic layer here. I will concentrate only business logic layer. If you have any issues when I'm running the application, I want to find the issues when you run the tracer. Okay, when before running the application, you need to open the tracer. Then tracer will be watching about business logic layer only. What are the rules will be running here? Is there any issues? Easily it will find out to show the errors. So by that, I can easily see the what is the problem, where it is a problem, in the which rule it is a problem. Then I can fix it. Solution you need to provide it. It won't provide. So it will be this responsibility and finding of issue where exactly which part, which rule, which line it will be occurring here. That all will be showing here. So tracer tool is I will take the responsibility on the business logic layer. So what about you have any issues database layer? Performance analyzer shortcut PAL. Performance analyzer to trace the database layer, how the queries are executing, what is time it is taking to execute the query. Is there any query issues? So I want to trace all the things as a database layer. I'll go for the I will use the performance analyzer to find the easily what kind of issues. Okay, what about presentation layer? There we can use live view tool. It is placed here, live view tool. Performance analyzer database layer level. So live view tool is used. So I'm the new person I joined into the your project here. Somebody is developed the issues came. I don't know what is the for this screen or for this page. You saw yesterday Google pages. Those pages screens. So what files they used to develop that one? I want to know that what are the rules they used, what are the UI rules, presentation layer rules they used to develop those screens. I don't know. I'm the new person. I want trace easily. So very simple. There is helping to for that. Easily we can use a live viewer tool to trace the issue in the presentation layer to identify the rules easily in the presentation layer. Why, sir? We can use a single tool, right, to trace the three. Correct. That's why. What is the our main aim? I need to give the quick response. If you have single tool, I need to trace a single one by one all. But now, individual room, I give the security persons. So then, no, we are very happy. We'll give quick response on that. So that's purpose presentation layer for debugging plus live tool and business logic layer tracer database layer the performance analyzer tool to trace the issues easily and if giving to you and based on that I can fix the issues. See that for debugging also we have the persons to find the person. We don't want to worry about that. We simple open this, run the application and see that if there any issues, I can fix it. I don't want worry. We'll open and see the step by step. It's not required. Those persons will take care on that to your applications. Okay. What about clipboard? Clipboard also is a tool here. Where it is available? Business logic layer. It is placed. Why? What is that? It is a database debugging tool. It is used to store the data temporarily. Why you are storing temporarily? Already we are storing the data permanently in the database layer. So I think you already know some names. Regular using some cookies, browser level. If you are regular using when you have any browser will be slow, application will be slow, then what will say people? Please delete the cookies. What do you mean cookie? So whatever you use data to log in the application, any some password, username, URLs, everything will be stored temporarily inside the cookies. If you are using this application, this system by the number of people, there will be risk also. This is a personal system, nobody will use, then fine. Others will use they can see your all informations, your confidential information, username, password, whatever, easily you can log in it. So it means that inside the cookie means it is the data will be stored temporarily. Why? Instead of the same application you are using, instead of typing every time URL and instead of typing every time username password, once you enter that every time without entering re-entering, automatically will be take it because that information will be stored temporarily here in presentation layer, but no secure. It's not good. But I want to maintain the data, so it means reusable data. Instead of going every time to here enter, I can use reuse. The same logic, but no secure here if you use the cookies. Then what they're thinking, so instead of storing here, we can keep some other place. Other place means already this is a permanent place. I want to say one more place is a business logic layer. That concept you can call session, other languages. If we come into PEGA, instead of we should not do the same terminals, right? If you use the same terminal, what is difference between PEGA and other languages? I can use our language that is called clipboard. Clipboard is it used to store the data temporarily. Why should I store? Because, boss, very simple. I come the regular. You are. I think everybody will see the newspaper daily, right? As a local paper or whatever. It will be reusable, right? Because today I'm going to open my one of the newspaper Times of India or Hindu, whatever. So I'm going the first user I'm opening and other same people are going to the same data. Then third user, fourth user, same data. Every time you're hitting the database server, this is a good process. You tell me, I'm logging this, I'm just opening newspaper first time. So the data will be there here. I'm bringing to the via business logic layer to presentation layer. And second user hitting the database. Third user hitting like that, lakhs of users hitting the database. What will happen? Same data until if changes will be happen, that's fine. Until the changes will happen, why should I going to hitting of database server? That data I can keep inside the business logic layer. From that I can give the quick response. Instead of going every time the same data, hitting of database, that's not good. If the changes will happen, until the changes will happen, then I don't want to go for the database layer here. We can keep inside the business logic permanent, temporarily. Then every time other users will bring the data from the here, quick response we can give it. So it is reusable data. It's take like the new, not only newspaper, cricket score. You're watching always through the websites or any other thing, stock market, everything you can take it. Amazon, Flipkart, all product information we can see that until adding of modifying the any details in the product level. Until that, otherwise we can see here, right? Otherwise everybody I'm see hitting of database not good. So what I can do, I can place inside the business logically the safest place, secure, and I can read the data. So by using of this tool, I can improve the application performance. Clipboard, it is a database debugging tool. It is used to store the data temporarily. By using of this tool, we can improve the application performance. How? With the reusable data, instead of going to hitting every time database server, I'm going to place inside the clipboard, then I can use it. I don't want to go for that. So it is a junction between the three layers. Junction means you know that is there any junction, the train, so the train should come and go, or bus, whatever. There's mandatory. The same thing when you are transferring the data from presentation layer to business logic layer, database to business, any direction should come to here. Without coming to, you're not able to transfer that directly. Should come, then use it. Any direction. I'm saying any forward, backward, any directions. It's a junction. It is placed. That is about clipboard. So by using of these tools, we can improve the application performance well, quick speed. So coding level, development level, no coding. And to find the issues level, no manual process, automation process. So by using of this, I can improve. Okay. So as you said that coding is no coding, and some debugging also no manual debugging process, is automation debugging process. Fine. Next, what is next step? Develop is over and debugging is over. Next step what? Performance. What is these are the steps one by one. First development, then after the debugging, then what is third step? Performance. Performance. There are two types of performance. Your house construction quality, then execution quality. Same application development quality, construction quality, or execution quality, runtime quality. So generally what you will do in IT or non-IT, I'm just saying, okay, if IT means once you develop the code, you can call the senior people, please come and see the code review. Please see the how I developed my business requirement, what are the things I used, you need to see the code review. The same thing, non-IT people, what you can say, how the items are using, the quality or not. You have to check it. Based on that, the quality will be good. Generally, we do the manual. What about here? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want your senior people. I can I have for that also we have ready-made tools are there. Okay. So it means that is called design time, design quality. What about runtime quality? Means when you send the request, maybe there's employee search form is there. By giving of employee ID, I need to bring all the employee details. But after giving employee ID, for searching of getting of employee details taking a long time. I need to find as quick. It's giving off quick or taking time. Who knows that? I need to find the information also. Is the performance good or not? It's called runtime. How to get so that the output is coming fast or not? It's not by that is also like a not manual way. I want to make it the automation way. To check the application performance, there are two types of phase performance: design performance runtime performance. Design time performance, runtime performance. Design time in that performance, runtime in that performance I want. For both performance, I need to trace again. For that also we need to do manual, no, not required. For that, 9. Performance tools. 1. Guardrail tool. Guardrail. Correct, all right? Yeah. And performance analyzer tool and alert. Sorry. Alert tools. Guardrail tool, performance analyzer tool, and alert tools. So we further also to check performance we have tools are there. For design time level to check the your application quality, we can use that is called code review. We can use guardrail tool. So by using of this is all are the inbuilt tools here. If you are installing PEGA software is enough. No need to again install these things separately. These all are available inside the PEGA product. If you are installing PEGA means this is all available inside the PEGA. That's why I'm saying that is a inbuilt tools or product tools. So guardrail tool will be checking once you open that it is checking your application. There's a call, the score will be there 100 out of we need to get 95 above 95, then only your application design quality good. If it below it's not good, I won't allow you also to deploy your application to higher environment. It mean that development to testing or UAT or production. I won't allow you. So you have to take care of this. So why is the low? You need to see the issues and you need to fix it. Then the score will be increased. Okay, the quality is good. Then what about runtime quality? And when you are executing the application, how the performance will be there? We need to open the so performance analyzer will be taken two responsibilities to trace the database layer to check the application runtime performance. If he is finding any performance, immediately informing to there is one more tool is the alert tool. So performance alert tool will be mapped to the performance analyzer. When it will find the issues, immediately sending alert tool. Alert tool will be sending the alerts to the particular user. There the issues will be there. So by using of these tools, I can check the application performance. Automation again tools only. So no coding for the development level, and for debugging purpose no manual. We using the tools, debugging tools, the same. No need to check the code manually and performance. For that also we have the tools are there, performance tools. Next, what is the fourth step? Security. I think other things we can see tomorrow. Security. After that, what is the security? So no coding and good process and checking of performance. We have tools and checking of debugging. You have any issues? We have tools. Next, fourth step is the security. I need to check it. How the security will be? There is providing more security. Without secure application is definitely it is not good, right? So very important security. What kind of security will be supporting by the PEGA tool for your application? I can tell you tomorrow class, not now. Even tomorrow I can show you that the briefly high level about PEGA product. So because I'm always saying that no coding, no coding. So how we can develop any screens, simple on screen or simple on table or whatever. I can show you that one simple pace or how without writing of code, how we can design that. I will show you the tomorrow class. That and remaining features I will discuss in tomorrow class. Okay. So do you have any question? The same thing, same link, same time, no change. And the video will be placed and download and watch it. And same thing again, I'm telling you same question. So please watch a point, note the point. I will give documents, but please watch it and note the points. And if you're not understanding, and check the Google and there is first check the Google. Still, if you're not able to understand that, and let me know, I can tell you that. Okay, there is like we have the own website will be there. All the things I'll tell you later, not now. Okay, fine. Anything else from anyone? Any questions?
Madhav, I have a question.
Hmm.
Hello. So
Yes,
the
here. Okay.
clipboard, yeah. So the clipboard will be more of a performance tool or a debugging tool, because
It
here
is a
what it is doing.
it is a database. That's why I said it's not a it is a database debugging tool. It means it's a data
Okay.
debugging tool. Whether the data will be coming or not and transfer or not, how I know that? So if it is
Okay.
coming, if you are enter that data, it should come to here. If I bring that
Okay.
data, it should come to here. So whether it's coming or not in the via business logic, I need to trace. That will be we can see it
Oh,
here. That one purpose. Second purpose is catchy purpose.
okay.
Got is reusable data. I don't want every time go for
Okay.
anywhere. You can place it here, place it into the place, then I can reuse the data. That is the catchy session, whatever you can say.
Okay. So we can say that so it is the basic fundamental is that first from the database it will go to the CB, and from the CB whatever will be the catchy data it will remain there for the temporary, and whatever will be the error then it will show by this clipboard.
Clipboard also show the errors. If you want, there any errors will be there, we can. It will be
Oh,
shown inside the clipboard also.
okay. And same error will also be shown by the performance analyzer.
That is database layer errors.
Okay.
That is database layer. Database layer. If you
Okay.
have any errors, will be there. We can show the concentrate performance analyzer. The application level any perform there. That also we can show inside the performance analyzer.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Any questions from anyone? Okay, fine guys. We'll meet you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye.